Hi, welcome back to the Long Rim. And we've reached now, we had Marche, which is I recognize that everyone has been my mom. And then Tintin, I think about all the good things they did for me when they were my mom. Even the ant crawling across the floor of the bathroom. Chinso, we just had, pay her back with more than she gave you. Give her Buddhahood in exchange for bringing you up. And now we've reached the fourth step, which is called Yuon Jampa. Okay, Yuon Jampa. You guys all know the word Jampa. It's like my tree, my grandson's name. And but Yeong means beautiful. They look beautiful to you. Okay, the people look beautiful to you, and you feel love for them. Okay, so we're gonna cover now the fourth part, Shiba. Yong ke jamba gombala. Okay, that's the next line. Good. And let's read the next paragraph. De namba ni semjen nam ning du duk ching chela pambe namba charwa shikte. You reach this fourth level when you look at people and you feel like they look super beautiful to you. Okay, like you're just around normal people. And you're just doing normal things with them. And then you just look at them and you're like, man, they're so beautiful, not necessarily physically, right? But you feel this beauty in the people around you. And it's kind of like when you're working together with a bunch of people and you do some hard work together and you get the work done. And then everyone looks beautiful to you, okay? Namba charwa means that's how it looks to you. Geshe Potowe Ama Gemo Shikla. So Geshe Potowa was one of those Kadampa lamas about 1,000 years ago in Tibet. And one older woman, Ama Gemo means older woman, came up to him. And she said, what is this, beautiful love? What does it mean to have that love where you see the people around you as really beautiful? Okay, what is that? How do you describe that? How do you get that? And he said, Kikibud tulekor la jita jampa. It's the kind of love that you have for your son, right? And her son's name was Tulekor. So, it's like John or Pachi or something, he says that the love you have for your son, Pachi, that's beautiful love. And the goal is to have it for everybody. You see him as super beautiful because he's your son. But now can you have that for everybody? Okay. Jamba kyoki pu tule kor la jita jamba. Deta yin sumbatar samjen tamje pu yido dawa. When you see all the people around you as very beautiful, they strike you as very beautiful. Tola yongi jamba. That's what we call step number 4 in developing Bodhisattva vision, bodhicitta, is called beautiful love, okay? It sees people as beautiful, all right? And we have that picture of the mom with her child. And you can imagine that she sees her child as very beautiful, She has a crush on her baby. She sees him as very, very beautiful, okay? All right, let's go back to the text. Dila mikbalosa migupar. Now a very interesting idea. He says, by the way, you don't need to study step number 4. You don't need to study step number 4. Then you're like, what? I'm studying it right now. He says, no, you don't need to study it. Recognize that people have been your mother. Think about the kindness they showed you. Think about paying back the kindness. And then automatically, okay? And we can see a picture here. Okay? You're on autopilot, right? You don't have to steer the car, okay? Your mind will go directly to seeing her as beautiful. Once you decide that you would like to push your mom into enlightenment, of course you're going to see her as beautiful. So Pabongka Rinpoche says, step number 4 is kind of automatic. If you do the first 3 steps, then the 4th step is going to come up, okay? Just automatically. You don't have to think about it. Dila mipa losa mi gopa kong ki ma she tin so sumla. Ngondo nyongwa ten. Nyongwa ten means get good at them. If you get good at the first 3 steps, see them as your mom, think about what they did for you, want to pay them back. Rang shuki juma. Rang shuki means it's just going to happen automatically. Right? Semchen tamjeki gula sameki dewa tagala yode sarcheki dewa samyam mindu. But what's the current state of all beings? Okay, Semchen tamje. What's going on with all the people in the universe? Sarmeki dewa tagala yode. Tagala yode means forget it. Okay, they don't have ultimate happiness in their hearts. Forget it. They don't even have normal happiness in their hearts. They can't get even normal happiness. We're supposed to be paying our mom back by taking her to ultimate happiness. But right now, we can't even give her regular happiness. Okay, even for a few minutes, it's difficult to make another person happy, right? Okay. Tata korang tse dewa lomba deyan dunya gerangshin lema deba. No, Gesla, my mom is happy sometimes. I'm also happy sometimes. That's just suffering in another suit, No, I have some happy moments in my life. It's just suffering with sugar on top, It's just another kind of suffering. Most of the things you think are happiness are really just pain with a little sugar on them, on top. Tani semchen tamje dewa tamje dandena chimaru. Okay, you can talk about trying to make all people, give them ultimate happy, give them all the happiness they could want. Chimaru. Yeah, that would be nice. Chimaru. And by the way, here we get into a kind of Tibetan philosophy which is very close to the 4 immeasurables, okay? The steps in the 4 immeasurables, Semchen chamje dewa nan dewa gidan dena chimarum, demba gyurchi, demba daki chao, deta chenupa lama se jingi laptusu. This is a very, very famous formula. May all the moms in my world have happiness. Wouldn't that be nice? Chimarum means, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be cool? Demba gyurchi, yeah, they should have happiness. Detabu demba daki chao, I'll do it. I'll take care of it. I'll take responsibility, okay? So wouldn't it be nice? Changes to they should have it. Changes to I'll be the one who makes sure they get it. Okay, so 3 steps here. Chimarum. Hey, how nice it would be if all my moms were happy. Demba gyurchi. Yeah, they should. Let's make it happen. I'll make it happen. Okay. So those are 3 steps. We can see 3 steps here in the picture. And sometimes it takes me a long time to find a picture. Sometimes it just comes right away. And 3 steps. So tell me the 3. Number 1, Chimanu. Wouldn't that be nice if all my moms could be happy? Then Kyuching. Yeah, that should happen. Step number 2. Then step number 3, I'll make it happen. Okay, I'll take responsibility. By the way, in the immeasurables, there's a 4th step that he doesn't mention here. What does that mean? Yeah, hey Lama. Hey teacher. Teacher, Lama and Angel. Lama Sa. Yeah, please help me do it. Okay, he didn't have it here. Okay, Deta Jamba Gombe Penyini. So if you have this kind of attraction to people, love for people, Gombani, what's going to happen to you if you reach a place in your life when you're looking at other people and they just look beautiful to you? What's the karma? What kind of karma is that? Okay, what happens to you if you have this karma? Okay, Rinten Le means Rinchen Tenwale. It's the Ratna, not Mala. What's the other word for Mala? Ratna. There's another Sanskrit word for Mala. For a garland. No, that's too. Ratna, you look it up. It has two names. Some people say Ratnamala, and some people say, I forget the other one. Chema. Okay. Le, Jutsu Sumgya Kase Dak, Ningre Tusum Jimbe Kyang, Chamba Yutsam Tang Chiki, Sunam Dala Chamipu. And there's a famous story that you cook beautiful dishes for especially for a group of monks or nuns, and you cook for 300 of them every day, and 3 times you give them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So the idea is like, I don't know, you invite the Dalai Lama or you invite some holy being to your house, and you feed them 300 homemade dishes, okay? 3 times in one day, okay? But even compared to feeding these high lamas, high nuns, high monks, if Champa Yutsam means if you just have a passing moment in your life where you're like, oh, these people are so beautiful, if you just have that thought just go through your mind one time like that, oh, these people are so beautiful, it's more powerful than serving thousands of meals to very high lamas. Okay, it's more good karma than feeding all these meals to high lamas. Sunabdala charmipa. Charmipa means you cannot compare the karma. Charmipa means it doesn't make 1%. Okay, the karma of serving, of cooking, what do you call that? Homemade meal for 1,000 high lamas. Or just having a passing thought of, oh, these people around me are so beautiful. I would like them to be happy. That's better karma, more good karma. Okay, you got that? Huh? No, come on, Ratnamala. I'm going to tell you later. Okay, you can find it. His book is not called Ratnamala; it's called something else. No. Keep looking. Okay. Yeah, I'll look it up later. Okay, here's a verse. He's going to quote a verse. Sami Chamba Gyowadang. This is what's going to happen to you this is the power of the karma of sitting on a chair and looking at other people and feel like they're beautiful, they're like my own kid, and I would like you to be happy. You look so beautiful to me. Okay, Sami Jampa Gyurva. The Slas and the Mis will be Jampa to you. What's that mean? The powerful gods, worldly gods, and also the tantric gods, and humans. They will like you, okay? When you meet people, they'll be friendly to you. You say, hi, good morning. I went this morning for a blood test, regular checkup, and the lady was so nice, She's just, she used to sit there all day, get up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and she was so nice. And that's just Jamba. People will be Jamba to you. Deda Kyani Sumadang. They'll also take steps to make sure you're okay, that protect you. Like Jigme came and picked me up early in the morning to go there. Yi Dewadam. Then you always feel happy, okay? Deep down inside you feel happy. This is from having those one moments of Vali, Ratna Vali. Okay, yay. Sorry. Okay. Ye Dewa, you feel happy. And De Mang means good things will keep happening to you all through the day. Okay. By the way, what's this karma? Just for a few seconds, you think about how beautiful people are around you. Okay. Tuktan Sungi Numedang. You can eat some bad Mexican food in America, and it won't make you sick. Okay. And Sunki Nu means, people attack you with a gun or a knife. Nothing will happen to you. Okay. This is just from those moments of thinking people are beautiful. This is the karma, okay? And there's eight of the karmas. He's listing 8. Bepa mepa dun top dang. Without trying very hard, all the stuff you want to happen in your life will happen. You will succeed in all your projects and things without much hard work. Okay? Sambe jitan ke gyerte. You'll be born into the world of the pure one, which sometimes means kind of a temporary God heaven, and Brahma is the boss there. But on a higher level, it means a Buddha paradise. Keltar Dura Magyurkyang, even if you don't get enlightened right away, just by those moments of feeling love for people, Jamcha Yunten Getopo, these 8 wonderful things will be happening to you. Okay? She Sumbatar Jamcha Yunten Getop Sok Penyon Shintichio. Therefore, these 8 benefits of the karma of just seeing other people as beautiful once in a while will come to you. So that's a pretty easy way to get a lot of beautiful results, is just to, and normally, I mean, I don't know about you, I mean, if you're not in a good mood, the people, you're looking at people on driving your car, Geshe Michael's driving his car, he's like irritated at everybody. And we're talking about catch your mind when it's being irritated at people, and then catch it and say, come on, how beautiful are people? People are beautiful. You want to live by yourself in a closet? It's not going to make you happy. People are beautiful. Go hang out with people. All right. Now, there's a very wonderful verse by Nagarjuna, Arya Nagarjuna, that I would like to include here. So I'm inserting a new verse into the text. This is one of my favorite verses of all time. If I'm not mistaken, it's also the Ratnavali. And I think, yeah. Anyway, here it is. And I teach it to people in DCI a lot, and I'd like to show it to you, because it's talking about the power of that karma of just thinking that the people around you are beautiful. Okay, just for a few minutes, think of people around you are beautiful. Okay, so let's go through this verse. Okay, you want to show this verse? Come on, yay! Okay. You have the verse with Nagarjuna. There we go. Okay, here we go. I didn't put the pronunciation. I didn't put the technical pronunciation, but I'll do it with you here. Please say, you guys ready? Danad, Boga, Sukham, Shilat, Kshantyah, Kantich, Shraman, Dyutich, Dhyanash, Chantir, Matir, Muktich, Karpa, Sarvarta, Sadhani. Okay, good. All right, let's go through it. These are the correlations, karmic correlations, as presented by Nagarjuna. Extremely beautiful, extremely complete in a single verse. People tell me, I want to learn some Tibetan, or I want to learn some Sanskrit. Then learn this verse. This is a great verse to learn. It's very powerful to have verses in your mind. It's like having Nagarjuna talk to you all day long. It's very beautiful, okay? So memorize it, okay? Memorize it. These are the karmic correlations according to Nagarjuna, okay? Danad Boga, okay? Dana means what, you guys? Generosity. Dana, yeah, giving, and then what's the long AT in Sanskrit at the end of a word? Long AT. Yeah, from. Yeah, from doing dana, you will get this. So he keeps repeating this AT, which for a noun ending in A means from. Okay, danad means from, And the T changed to D before a B, that's all, BH. So dana, what do you get from giving things to people? Boga. Boga means
enjoyment, fun.
Yeah, lots of stuff, okay? Like samboga kaya, right? You get money, okay? You're gonna get prosperous, okay? Your life is gonna be full of money, houses, cars, things, beautiful things, okay? Nice things, good things to have. You can have more money to help ALL, for example. Okay, just call the Club de Oro. All right. But you get that money to give to good charities by dana. Okay. Now, because of poetry, he has to say the next one backwards. Okay. Shilat from Shila, which ethical lifestyle. Literally, Shila means, do you know? Means what? Cool and refreshing. Okay, Shila. So Shila, from being nice to other people, you get sukha. You just feel happy all the time. Okay. So, by the way, by now you can see that he's going through the 6 perfections. Okay, what's the next one that we expect? Yeah, don't get upset. Kshantya means patience. Kshanti means patience. And this KSH in Sanskrit often changes to QUI in English. So quiet. Okay, like quiet. From peacefulness. You get Kanti. Kanti means golden. Doro. Dora? Doro. That's Kanti. And it means golden complexion, which means beauty. Okay, either handsome or beautiful. So either pachi or pao. You can get from being patient. Okay, in your past life. Now, next life we don't know yet. Okay. So yeah. So that means if you don't get angry with people, then your face will become more and more beautiful. He says golden. Okay. Shrama duty. Okay. Shrama means like shramanera. It means hard work. And it also has an implication of fun. If you have fun, Tsunkangela Dro'o, Shantideva defines the 4th perfection as having fun when you're doing good stuff for people. Okay, so just having fun. Okay, doing good things, not bad things. Okay, that's called shama. And shama duty. Duty is a very interesting word. It's the modern Hindi word for electricity. And it means you will have an electric personality. And it means you will become a leader. People will be attracted to you. You will have a powerful, attractive personality. What do you call that? You will be...
Charismatic.
Charismatic, exactly. Yeah, that's called duty. You will have an electric presence. It's also the word for lightning in ancient Sanskrit. Okay. Yeah, okay, duty. Dhyana means from dhyana, from meditation. Shanti. Sha changes to cha after si. So this chantir is shanti, which means peaceful. You will always be peaceful. So he's going through the 6 perfections, and he's doing the karmic correlations in a single beautiful verse. And it's very good to memorize. If you want to know some Sanskrit, if you want to impress other people at cocktail parties in Lake Chabala, around there, those restaurants, then learn 1 verse of Sanskrit, okay? Shanti. Mater means mati. The mind, meaning, wisdom, meaning you understand the 2 husbands in the kitchen, okay? That's called mati. And the ablative is mater, from mates, from understanding, mukti. You get free, okay? Yeah, you get freedom, okay? Freedom comes from understanding your husband in the kitchen when he yells at you. Okay. Now, Geshe-la, why did you put this verse in here? You know, what? We aren't talking about, I mean, that's very sweet, but we aren't talking about that. Yeah, but we're talking about the next one, which is Kirpa Sarvartha Sadhani. Okay, Kirpa means love. Okay, like Kirpa means love. Sarva means all. Sarvartha means like Siddhartha, goals. Sadhani, you will reach. You will reach. This sad means to reach. You will reach all your goals. What he's saying is that, and that's very extraordinary, and I think a lot of my Christian friends would agree. You know, he says, yeah, you can practice those 6 perfections. Those are important. Each one has a powerful karmic result, you know, and of course you should practice them. But actually, if you have 5 minutes of true love for somebody else, it achieves all those goals together. Okay, all 6 goals, sarvartha. You get all 6 goals together by having 5 or 10 minutes of real love for somebody else. Beautiful, beautiful love, beauty love, right? Cool. So don't forget that. Don't forget that one. A passing moment where you think all the people around you are super beautiful is equal to the karma of those 6 perfections. Okay, wow. All right. Okay, or feeding 1,000,000 monks. All right. Next part of the text. Chamba gomba di miyu duji tsam kyabe. Now, when you feel people are beautiful, the bigger you can make that feeling, the more you can multiply the karma. Okay? The more people you feel beautiful love for, the more that love is powerful. Okay? Kyabe. If you can kind of stretch it out to more people, the karma is that you will become Korlugyurwa, Chakravartin. Wheel emperor. Yeah. What's the wheel? A spaceship. Okay. Yeah. It means king of the world. It means president of the whole world. Okay. So it's interesting. If you have these occasional feelings of feeling that people around you are beautiful and you love them, that's a very powerful, good karma. If you can just push it a little further towards more people, then it's going to suddenly multiply and you will be king of the world. Okay, that's not much, you know. Okay, 10 more people. Hey, you want to be king of the world? Yeah. Do you feel beautiful love for people? Like a couple. Can you just stretch it to 10 more people? You can be king of the world if you do. Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Tetsamla wame koigene samba kiwage. Samba means this very powerful worldly god, Brahma, who rules over entire realms of planets. Okay, 1 billion worlds. All right. Dilat sambe neshe jawadeang. That's why the verse above said you can go to the place of Brahma if you have this beautiful love. Okay. But if you can stretch that beautiful love to all beings, equal in extent to the universe itself, we call it the great Brahma. Mahabrahma, meaning Buddhahood. Okay, you can reach Buddhahood. Just try to stretch your beautiful love a little wider. Okay. All right. That brings us to, how many we got? Marshi, Tin, so Yon Champa, Ningje. Is it? Are we on 5? Marshi, Tin, so. Ningje, yeah, we're on number 5. Ningje Chambo, great compassion, Mahakaruna. Okay, here we go. Ngapa Ningje Chambo ni. Let's go on to number 5, step number 5 of the 7, cause and effect, for getting Bodhisattva vision. Ningje Chambuni. What is it? What is great compassion? Sangeki Tumo Minbe Nigu Tumbo. Tumbo means this is the real sharp and effective tool that can help you reach enlightenment itself. Okay? So now we're talking about compassion. Generally, the difference between compassion and, what'd you say? Well, you can say champa means that you love people, okay? You feel maitri, compassion. And then ningje means you want to help them escape their pain. Okay, so jampa is you want them to have something nice. And ningje means you want them to escape pain, okay? And we're going to get to it later, but there's a big debate about, some people say jampa comes first. You know, first you have to love someone like your own child, and then you can want to take their pain away. And some people say, no. If a child falls down off of a bicycle and hurts themselves, you don't give them candy. You fix the pain first, and then you give them love. Okay, so compassion and love. Tumboshi Yinla. Jay Rinpoche Kyang, Jay Rinpoche, Jetsun Kappa said, Larmim Chembe Nang Chang Changju Sem Jonke Rinpe Sapche Zepana. When Tsongkhapa outlined the steps for getting to bodhicitta, or the Bodhisattva's vision, he said in his Larmim Chemo, in his great Larmim, Ningje Chembo Tekchengi Lamgi Tsawarten, he said the whole 7 steps turn on compassion. All 7 steps turn on compassion. Compassion is the center of the airplane prop. And everything turns on compassion. Jetsun Kappa described it that way. Yes, there are 7 steps, but number 5 is the one that everything turns around. Okay? He thought it was the most important one. Gyunde Shennam De Gyunde Sudrotso. When you describe the others as cause and effect, you're really not talking about cause and effect of bodhicitta. You're talking about compassion as cause and effect. They are the relationship of all the other 5 steps is that they are either causes of compassion or results of compassion. And that's why we call this thing the 5 cause and effect steps. It's not that bodhicitta is the effect. It's that everything is defined relative to compassion. Okay. He thought it was that important. Drotsu she miki selte. Miki selte means he gave a unique explanation. Mixel means special or unique. It's a very important word in the monastery because mixel means you have a formal exception from the abbot. You don't have to wash dishes. You don't have to do farming. I got a mixel for farming because I was the accountant. So, they made me farm for one day. This is standing on an ox. Standing on the back of an ox, and I died after the first day. And they said, you stick to accounting. You have a mixel. You don't have to go out to do the farming, So that's called mixel. Here, compassion is a mixel. Compassion is a special case. Everything turns around compassion, according to Tsongkhapa. I like this picture of kids jumping into the water. Okay, we were discussing what country it should be. We don't know yet. But it seems to me from compassion, you can jump off into Dakshen Yamche. What's Dakshen Yamche? Equal and exchange. Equal and exchange. Equal means every living being has a right to happiness. Equal right. Equal right. Exchange means put yourself in others' shoes and watch you and see how hard you are on people. It's funny. It doesn't mean, I'm going to pretend I'm Pao and I'm going to be nice or something. It doesn't mean that. It means I'm going to be Pao and look at Geshe Michael and see how much trouble is Geshe Michael for Pao. So, you can do equal. I'm equal to you. We have equal right to happiness. Why should Geshe-la send somebody else out to get a croissant, why can't other people send Geshe-la out to get a croissant? That would be equal, right? And then, how does it feel when Geshe-la says, you go get me a croissant, but Geshe-la doesn't say, I'll go get you a croissant? It feels unfair, it feels unequal, right? So this is the 2 steps of Nyamje. If you can empathize with other people's pain, then you can exchange yourself and others, okay? If you can be aware that someone else feels bad about croissant running, if you reach that kind of awareness or sensitivity to other people's feelings, then you can exchange. So this is a good place to jump off. If you want to do the other great method of getting to bodhicitta, which is 2 steps. See that you are equal to others, and then put yourself in their eyes and look at you. Okay, that's the second classical way to get bodhicitta. And this is a good place to jump off from the 5 steps to jump to the 2 steps of Shantideva. This is a good place to jump. If you feel like there's a special meditation practice called, what is that called? I forget.
Exchanging self and others?
No, this is like, okay, you go up through the 8 form realm levels, and then you go up to the 4 and 4. It's called Pelgom. Pelgom means you don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go 1, 3, 5, 7, 6, 4, and you jump around. So if you feel like it, this is Geshe Michael giving you an extra assignment. Okay, it's not in the text. If you want to get fancy and you want to challenge yourself, try to jump between the 2 methods of getting to bodhicitta. Okay, the first is the 5 steps that we've been studying, and the second is Daksha Nyamje. Equal. Become aware that you are equal to others, and then try to see how they see you, which is called exchanging self and others, but it's not what you think. It's not like put yourself in other shoes. It doesn't mean that. It means put yourself in Christina's body and look at Geshe Michael and see how it feels to be Christina. How is Geshe Michael treating Christina? See how it feels to Christina to look at Geshe Michael and see how he treats her. So you can get to bodhicitta either way. What I'm saying is, Tsongkhapa said the 5 steps for getting to bodhicitta, they turn around step number 5. Sorry, the 7 steps turn around step number 5. And I'm saying another cool thing is if you want to, you can jump from step 5 to Shantideva's way of getting bodhicitta. Right now we're studying Atisha's way of getting bodhicitta, right? Okay. All right, here we go. Dole kyang kor gyurki korlo dang mi soki wambotar tekchenki lam debudan chepatamche kyan dila ralek simje. If you are a wheel emperor or a, what do you call it, flying saucer king? You need your flying saucer, okay? Okay, if you're a bodhisattva, you need your compassion. What he says here is, Kor Gyorki Korlo, if you're gonna be a spaceship king, you better get a spaceship. If you're gonna be a bodhisattva, you better get some compassion. Or if you want to be a living human being and not a stone or a tree, you better have some life, human life, okay, inside your body. And so what he's saying is, in the way that life animates the human body, compassion animates the human soul. Okay. All right. Cool. We finished this class, and then we're gonna go on to, we're gonna take a trip to Tsongkhapa's greatest book on emptiness, because there's something there that's gonna help us with our bodhicitta. Okay. See you in the next class. Yay!